My name is Judge. Welcome, my children, to the land of the Hearthstone arena. If you are watching this, you are now my child. Oof. I have already done both a hunter and a mage. So, I probably should take the warrior. You know, let's go with the class that we haven't done. Here we go. That Reaper Scythe is pretty good. Don't see that card too often. Excellent card. Hey, ratings. Good to see you. Yep. Reaper Scythe is excellent. Eccentric Scribe over 2-drop. Very nice. I guess Mana Feeder just as a 2-drop. It's not like you ever want to use Warrior's Hero Power. But it's a 2-mana 2/3. Sweeping Strikes? What the heck is that? What is this? Sweeping Strikes with Reaper Scythe? Get the double cleave? I can't resist the double cleave. Sure, let's go. So this is just Cleave Warrior then, I guess. Alright. But come on. What is this? 4 of my first 6 cards are gonna be Cleave? Sweeping, Scythe, and Thresher? Sure. Let's go. Cleave Warrior, it's a thing, it's happening. New meta. Probably Sky Talon. Youthful's fine. Sky Talon's probably a little better. Minefield is really strong, but I don't think I'm gonna need that AoE when I've got all this cleave. Just take the really strong 3-drop. That Cruel Taskmaster is good, and the other cards are not. Whew. Steel Dancer? I feel like Steel Dancer is the best card out of these. Smug Senior is good. I think Steel Dancer is better. I only have the Scythe so far. I'm going to get Gan'args. Like, I'm going to 100%, right? Intrepid Initiates versus Rustworn Cultist. Got Rustworn with Scribe. That's not horrible. I don't really have anything to go with this. Find some athletic studies down the line. Oof. I guess I'll take the 1. Not really that good. Hey, that's a good card. It's an amazing card. Yes, please. Sport Me. Improve Morale. Can get you Draconic Lackey, which can get you Ysera. Enough said. Sneak and Linquent. Excellent 2-drop. Og probably over Ghoul. We did just take the Ethereal Og. Again, just a fine 2-drop. These cards are not good. Or my Gan'arg, Sword Eaters, Troublemakers, Athletic Studies that every other warrior I play has. Are they coming? Okay, maybe I should just go big time Racketeer here. We could use stuff that isn't 2. How many 2-drops do I have? Really, actually not that many, because I have 2 Sweeping Strikes. But I need big cards to hit, you know, my Sweeping Strikes with. I guess I don't need big cards. I could hit it on a Binder and then deal 6 damage with 2 mana. It's pretty good. We also have Improved Morale, which can get you Evolve Lackey on your big time Racketeer. That's actually no joke. Let's take the big guy. We have a few 2s, right? 1, 2, 3. It's not actually that many, but I'm gonna take this anyway. I have a good feeling. Discover some nonsense. Seems good. This card is in nearly every warrior I see and is very strong. Did somebody order a bomb? I don't think anybody ordered a bomb. Lone Champion, if I miss turn 2, or if 2s just trade off, I guess, sure. Sword and Board, I mean, we need other spells to go with a Reaper Scythe. Could take the Berserker, ping it, Cruel Taskmaster it, and then slam the Sweeping Strikes. I guess Sword and Board. Ah, Gan'arg, excellent. Excellent. Card's disgusting. This card's also quite good. This card's quite good. Whirling Combatant versus Darkmoon Dirigible. Damn. Tight pick. I think I need another 3-drop over the 4. Really strong, though. Oh my goodness. Oh no. Uh-oh. We have a Gan'arg and a Troublemaker now. Now, if I get a Sword Eater, I predicted the future. I was gonna say about the Dirigible, they're really good targets for Sweeping Strikes, right? They have Divine Shield and Rush. Throw down the Sweeping Strikes on it. This card's obviously broken. Now we get a Legendary. Too bad these are hot Garbo. Man, these are bad. I guess it's just Thalnos for like a Novice Engineer, right? Novice Engineer would be the best pick here. Likewise, Thalnos is the best pick. I mean, you can draw a card with Spellbook Binder one day, so, you know, improve morale, deal 2 damage, not bad. Yeah, not great, but better than these 2 cards. Execute, little removal. We don't have a Coerce yet. I actually do like I Know a Guy. Easy Clowns, easy life. This card's okay, but we need some hard removal. Work over AoE. I mean, I've got Cleave for days. What do I need that for? Another improved morale? Yep. I need another beefy boy. That's pretty beefy. One more Lorge. Ah, there you are. We did it. We got it. Nice. One of each? One of each? Gan'arg, Sword Eater, and Troublemaker? I mean, that's a guaranteed 7 wins, right? Seems like a warrior that isn't terrible, despite my earlier fears. Let's play the video game. Get me in there. First game. You cannot stop my work. Give me the Gan'arg. Lord Lawn. For a second I thought it was Lord John, but I suppose I was mistaken deeply. Hey, that's, really? Warriors, come out and play. I saw that movie for the first time, literally, like, I don't know, less than a week ago. And just keep the dirigible. Troublemaker, we win? We won the game because we have Troublemaker? Is that how this works? Lord Lawn? Oh, come on. Look at that. Look at that Initiate. I had doubts on you as well. We probably coin out these dirigibles, but maybe we improve morale and play Lackey. Improve morale is pretty cheeky. Oh, come on. Really? Okay, it's less cheeky now. That's just ridiculous. And we'll do this instead of just coining out. Well, also that. We'll play the Og over this. Don't need to overkill it. We actually get more stats on the board this way. And we'll save the coin if we can. I mean, turn 7 Troublemaker is probably the only thing more busted than turn 8 Troublemaker, right? Oh, a Sport. Suppose we can have our 1-drop trade into that. That seems fine to me. Thalnos Sword and Board? Oh my god. Okay, looking at a Dirigible Lackey, and then we'll top deck Stone Maul Anchorman, and we'll be laughing. Hero Power, and what is your 2-drop? Something that has 2 health, probably? Oh, darn it. So close. So close, Cobalt Lackey. 4 mana 4/4 versus this card, which is almost 4 mana anyway. Seems like we do this. Do we ever not use the Divine Shield and let them Hero Power again? I don't think so. There's no guarantee we're actually going to be playing Sweeping Strikes next turn either. So let's make sure we just remove it with the Divine Shield. Oh. I see you too have a Dirigible. Did you just go face with your Hero Power? What about my Divine Shield? What about the Divine Shield, though? Alright, what's in here? Scorpion, what do you have? Improved morale? Oh my god. What do you even take here? Probably, I mean, does it matter? War Cash? Do you take War Cash? You get a weapon and you have the Steel Dancer. What card is better out of these two? Like, I've seen this card like twice in my life. Yeah, there's probably a way. I think we'll grab this for 2 reasons. 1, I think it's a little bit better at the moment than Athletic Studies. And 2, there's an achievement for playing a bunch of War Caches and playing their contents. I don't know that we're going to pull that off because we're going to be playing Troublemaker, and our Druid opponent is not on the board at all. And Druid being a class that has no AoE, oh, that's not the time to play that. Oh dear. can't have been the correct order. Oh, that can't feel great. I guess you just sweeping strikes here. Maybe even just play the War Cache. Nah, you play the Steel Dancer. You're supposed to play the Steel Dancer here. You just do this. Oh, gross combo, by the way. So, yeah, probably would have been a lot better to buff their minions and also clear our board. I have to imagine they went to grab the Raven and accidentally just threw the Mark out instead. Or maybe they tried to Guidance? Maybe they tried to Guidance? Like, that was clearly just a mistake. We're still in a completely fine position. They don't clear our entire board. And we probably play, like, the Thresher to match into it. It becomes a little more even, and then Troublemaker swings things our way. But, you know, this makes things a lot easier for us. So it doesn't even kill the 1/1 that has Cleave. So does that... How much damage does that give us? 11, 17? Is that right? Well, our opponent will be happy to know that despite their misplay, they had no chance of winning this game because we drafted one of these. Ooh, double Guidance deck, too. Damn, that's fun. That is a fun one. That Mark of the Lotus was from what? Wandmaker? Wandmaker. Not a horrible-looking first part of a deck that we're looking at from that Druid. I don't think that's going to be enough. I don't think that's quite going to be enough. Quick, play all the contents of this and get the achievement. Ah, quick! Thunder 5 mana! No, it's way too expensive! Alright. Well... Does it give you a little bit for doing this? No, I don't think so. I think you have to play it all. You could wait one turn and completely BM your opponent and make them never want to play Hearthstone ever again, but I don't think that's worth one thing of progress toward the achievement. 1-0. Good start. I think we'll get Gan'arg on 1. Hey, you're not about my work. Do you keep Troublemaker? Do you keep Troublemaker? Come out to play. Heck it. Let's do it. Got a Sword and board. Let's see if we're rewarded for this. It might just become a frog and they might just win. What are we worried about with Shaman? This is like the third Shaman in a row who's played Guidance on 1 and overloaded. You're gonna overload on 1 again? It's so slow. It could be right, depending on the spells, I guess. Okay, they just take 1 and don't overload. Sure. Get that nice Thalnos in there. Less concerned about the spell damage with Sword and board, when it's probably going to be like turn 5. Reaper Scythe, Sword, and board. Ooh. Okay. Well, you just play the Orc, right? You just play your curve. This is all fun and fancy and stuff, but you just play the Orc. We don't need any. You develop so much more this way. And you probably play the Scythe, right? You just keep it on curve. This looks like a nasty start. Oh, that's getting scythed. That's getting scythed. What? Oh my goodness. Okay, next turn. We have a good turn next turn. Thing is that they're not going to play enough for us to cleave, right? Do you ever not trade the 2/3? That'll be way... They'll know. I don't think so, right? They'll bump it in anyway. Could deliver it to the face. You just do this. You make the trades. Who knows? Maybe they'll play coin Doppelgangster, right? And then I'll feel very foolish for not trading. Not really. It'd still be an extra face damage. Probably just say goodbye to your cleave because you have like damage forever. But let's start with this, because you never know. Sweet combo. Okay, so we could go triple ones is 7 damage. And save our weapon, and it's just like a true silver or something. Let's do this. Well, that's pretty good. More cleave. Imagine if it stacked. It doesn't, but what if it did? That's a little rude, but it's fine. We can, do a couple of different things here, actually. But I think the best of the options will just be use the weapon here. Drop the soldier, hit this button. Go face. Next turn, we rush a cleave because they play all their 3/4s, their little tiny puny 3/4s. And then we play Troublemaker. How dare you? Oh, that's a pretty good cleave, though. It's a pretty good cleave, though. Not the worst. Another guidance from Sporp. So, 5 to the dome here? Took both. Okay. We deliver that 5 to the dome. We're coming down with a Troublemaker now. What do you need here? Volcano's not in. Could have double Lightning Storm, but that makes it pretty tough to deal with the Troublemaker coming down. Hex? Like, do you hex the cleave here, and then you're sad when I play the Troublemaker and you don't have no frogs no more? Oh, you DT the 5/6. And what do you do to the 5/3? Coin? A Serpent Shrine? Oh, pretty much. Pretty much. That's pretty nuts. Is one of these a frog? If one of these is a frog, you have a chance. If it's not a frog, you probably don't have a chance, right? Torrent? Frog? Nope, not a frog. Never a frog, guys. 75% chance. Yeah, that sounds about right. That sounds about right. I mean, the card's so unfair. Why would you know, hit the 75% chance? You got to make it a little more interesting than that. I mean, we got this sweeping strikes. You play Dunt? I will cleave. I think your first step probably is 8-2 into the 6-8 and see what you get. It's a high roll in most cases, but not necessarily in this one. No tidal wave to try to stay alive. Looking for Tunt. Does not find Tunt. And almost there. Alright. Good effort. Good effort. I mean, you were up against a Troublemaker, so. Oh, level 103? Yes, I was hoping I'd make 103 today. Nice. Two and 0. So we got the Troublemakers rolling. That's all fine and dandy. But how about one of these? Hey, cannot dump my one. Gan'arg. There you are. I see you. I see you. What about Initiate Coin Gan'arg? Is that just too much? Why a Priest? Priest maybe can actually handle this. I don't want this. I'm going to do it. I'm gonna do it. Give me a 2. Give me Sneaky Delinquent. Let's go. Sneaky Delinquent, and we're off to the races. Hey, what's up, Sneaky Delinquent? Perfect. All right, we're gonna kill this priest so quick.
Don't keep your thoughts to yourself.
Okay. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, I just need a dirigible, and it's just Goodnight Jim Kite. That is just a good start. That's just a good start. Gan'arg is just so busted. Turn 1, right, hovering over it, like, ugh. I mean, you should be used to that feeling, that ugh feeling, because you're playing Priest, you know? It's pretty, you probably get it. Alright, no reason not to value trade here, right? How much mana is Condemn? I guess we could get Condemned, but that's fine. We still value trade. If you don't want to make this trade, our weapon can come in. We need a 3-drop or a 2-drop here, and we have just hit the perfect card. Although, with that, we could just play our replay our stealth and drop the 1, which we'll probably do. See if they have Nova, and then we drop the Steel Dancer into the Anchorman, which is also really good. What 3-drop shall we get from Steel Dancer? Ooh, that's not what you love to see. That's not what you love to see. What do you got for me, Steel Dancer? I'm sorry. I know you're a priest. I'm even sorry. To a priest, I'm even sorry. That is rather unfortunate. They have to Hysteria this. Pretty good Steel Dancer. I think they'll probably concede. If they don't, they'll probably play Hysteria on the 4/4, right? Oh, okay, that's an idea. That's, you know, that's good fun. That's good fun. This comes in. Draw a card. And, like, honestly, if we lose the Watch Post, like, we have a full board anyway. It's not really a huge deal. Is that the best result? I just know how to RNG today. This is excellent. For those who watch me on Twitch, today is the day I'm recording this, was the day on the 4th. I'm recording this on the 4th. And we had just a terrible luck day on the Tuesday of the week this was recorded. So it's the same day for me. So I'm just getting my luck back to me here, right? 3-0. Like, that was disgusting. That was gross. You never beat that. How do you beat that? Hysteria is the only way. Okay, Sneaky, Mana Feeder, Steel Dancer. What are the odds of getting a weapon? Pretty high, right? If I just toss the Lake Thresher? I think it's pretty high. 3 cards? High enough. I mean, and if I don't hit it, odds are I get other curve plays anyway, so probably coin the Sneaky here. Whoa! Sporling Gamer. Sporling Gamer alert. Demon Hunter tends to be pretty quick. I think I will get this out there to stop their pesky 2-drop. They play like a Peon or a Thrasher, and then we trade and replay the Stealth. Honestly, this is another really good card to have 2 Sweeping Strikes with. Okay. Just drop the Mana Feeder, and maybe they'll give us a nice Sporling to keep. Oh, never mind. That card's worth 2 mana. It's a good 2 mana card. I mean, technically it's worth like 4 mana. So we'll gladly play it on 2 over a Mana Feeder, is what I'm saying. Especially when it's going to be on curve with Steel Dancer.
No, that's not right.
Okay. I see. What am I supposed to do about that? How do I deal with this? I'm going to get Weapon Steel Dancer next turn, so what do I want to do to this? I can either Mana Feeder and play this. I could keep this Stealth. I don't see what that does for me here. Trade here, pop the Divine Shield, leave it as a 3/1. Replay the Stealth. And then I have Weapon and 3/1 to come in and clear. As much as I do not love to do this, seems like it's got to be the right play, because whatever 4-drop they play surely the stats of our Steel Dancer are going to be better than it. We'll be ahead in tempo, coming to a good 5 and a great 6.
What's going
Oh, what's with all the 3-mana 1/6s out there today? You serious? I love it. Okay. Yeah, I'd say ours is more. I can't kill this in good. I can't kill this in good conscience, right? Like, we gotta leave that alive. Give them a sporting chance. This card rules. Okay. Steel Dancer, what do you got for me? Pretty good. So, the real awkward thing about that is if they play a spell and this casts, it actually can't target these still. This can't target these cards, even though it's not the opponent that's casting them. So if they get Blessing of Authority, say, if they play a 5 and they get Blessing of Authority, it will hit the Cauldron for them 100% of the time. If they get Shadow Word Pain, the same story. It'll hit their own minion. Looks like they're not even going to play a spell. What is the meaning of this? That's too large for my Anchorman. There's too large. Leave that alive? Yeah. We gotta leave this alive. We have to. I think we're okay to do this. Alright, one more shot. Play your Skull of Gul'dan, or whatever, okay? Let's see what this has. Here it comes, the big spell. Oh. Claw Machine is the perfect answer to Lake Thresher. At least it costs the whole turn here. And they bump it. You want me to kill this? I don't understand. I refuse. I'm not going to do it. Cast a spell. Cast a spell. Why aren't you casting a spell, Demon Hunter? You've got a premium effect right there before you. Oh my. Are you going to play Cycle of Hatred later? That'd be very rude of you if you do that. Okay, time to think about how to beat Cycle of Hatred, right? They're nervous about playing their spell. Here we go. It's happening. Don't debate me like that. Don't trick me like this. It's pretty good improve morale. But do I want to do that, or do I want to just Anchorman into that? Triple trade the ones off? Play around Cycle a little? We draw a card, we have another card here. We got a Lackey coming. It's not like we're pushing that much damage. We don't have a lot on board. I think the play is this, though. Don't think I need card draw either. Let's see what this has, though. If that's the case, do I really need to push the 2 face damage? Or should I run the 3 1/1s in here? Trade here, trade here. I think this is fine. What if I kept these alive and lost to Cycle of Hatred immediately? That could be fun. Better trade. And play the Mana Feeder. Okay. And top deck Steward. So Steward of Scrolls against the Demon Hunter is terrifying, but the fact that they're playing it now means they probably don't have what it takes in their hand to beat us, so they're really relying on a Discover. Oh, say goodbye to your spell damage. Nice. Okay, down to 10, down to 6. Get an Execute, which is nice. Improve Morale Execute is pretty good. So I may not actually need to play this. Let's start with Improve Morale here then. See what we get. Spell? What do you got for us? Coerce. Okay, they can now target our stuff, but we can target a Lord Taunt with our Coerce and deliver Lethal next turn. Good game against an Enchanted Cauldron gamer, although they never ended up playing a spell. I'm starting to think they might not have any spells in their deck. Steward of Scrolls was too late. Comes the cycle, and we die. Cycle created by Steward of Scrolls. Excellent. Reaper scythed me off the top. Oh, baby. What if I improved morale my own thing? I'm not going to die this turn, though. So I don't think so. Right, I'm not going to die this turn. Reaper Scythe? Reaper Scythe? Sword Eater. Yep. Or another really good draw would have been Sweeping Strikes for the dirigible, right? Okay. Big turn. No Scrapyard Colossus, please. They have a card they've kept since turn 1. If it's just a regular taunt, we got Coerce. I'm just worried it may be an irregular taunt. They're going to play a Lifesteal taunt, and we're going to Coerce it, right? Now they're out of here. Cycle of Hatred was good, just a little bit too late from the Steward, right? Just a little bit too late. Post game. Rape! Rape! 4-0. Show me that Gan'arg. I see a Sword Eater, one of the big 3. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We got a mirror match. We got a 4-0 Warrior mirror match. Who's going to get their Gan'arg and who's not? Why don't we get minions that are good instead of this? Like a Dirigible and a Mana Feeder. That, I think, works. As long as they don't have a Gan'arg, this might work. 2 turns to draw Dirigible. Although Sword Eater can usually come back against a Gan'arg pretty well, right? That is not a Gan'arg. I'll tell you that right now. We do this, they hero power. At least they don't develop a minion. They keep one durability of their weapon left, and they'd have to re-hero power. And then we top deck Dark Moon Dirigible. Don't want to say Lone Champion, that'd be too greedy. Nope, we did a bad job at drawing cards. Luckily, Sword Eater is so busted that you often don't need to play a 3-drop for it to be just good. Show us a 4-3, please. I was gonna say freeze my face, but wait, no, we don't want that. Okay, weapon comes into the 2-1. Seems good. Yep, get that down there now. Then a combination of these next. Nervous about giving them another coin, because we could see their Troublemaker a lot earlier than we could play our own. We do have the Execute, but sometimes that's not enough against a Troublemaker. Go with the Scorp, which also has Stealth, meaning it's going to be the same play. Or we just play this. I mean, hey, 5 mana 5/6 pretty much. Not too shabby. And we'll see what they want to do with the 5/2, because if they just want to push face and collect coins, Sword on board is really punishing. They're hovering over it like, wait a minute. I would love some coins. Or like, I could double coin Troublemaker if I had a couple of coins. Oh dear. We have weapon for that, actually, so that's not a huge deal, I guess. We're looking for, like, improved morale here. I go face. Ooh, boy. Ooh, boy. So, the problem here is I'd love to play my Scribe. I could Sword and board and clear, and then I'd be hero powering Mana Feedering, I guess. In case I get Shield Slam, we'll do this first. In case I get Shield Slam down the line. Alright. Are you gonna Troublemaker me? Am I gonna cry? Let's find out. I'm ready to cry. I've cried plenty of times. I'm ready. I'm a Hearthstone player. You know I've wept many times. Do it. Do it, you coward. Okay, that's pretty good Shavara. That came off the top, too, which is extraordinarily rude. Just drop... Do I want to drop this, or do I want to ignore this and do this play? I think you ignore it. I think you ignore it and play your Gan'arg and your 6/4. They trade in, you have a bunch of 1/1s. You know, it's really nice because these 1/1s can set up a really good, clean trades with your 3/3s. I definitely want to get this down. They have 2 cards they've kept from the beginning of the game, which is interesting. By choice, I might add. A whack? Crab Rider's a pretty good answer, but it will get okay, that's so strong. Are you kidding me? Oh, perfect answers. Anything else? Okay. At least it has 4 health, so we can bump this off and get a really good Troublemaker down, and we'll see if they have a Coerce. Coerce discovered by Sporpid coming up to ruin our day. Or they just bump one of these in and execute. Nice. Face for 1. That's unfortunate. Looking for that Coerce. Looking for that Coerce. You'll never find it. My Troublemaker will live forever. If they do kill his Troublemaker, then it's just Dragon Lackey, Ysera City. Okay, that's pretty good. Have to hero power now. Take 6. Is that the idea? Yeah, I was gonna say it seems like a really clean hero power. Okay, strong counter from our opponents. No need to take 5. We might take 4 here. And let's annoy them even further by 1, top decking that, and 2, getting some dragons up in here. Start with this. Evolva. We'll top deck big time Racketeer next. So 3/2 in here. Weapon over here, just play the 3-drop. So what's this? What are you? Now I have this dance. Hoot hoot. It's not very good. I've rolled better 3s this run. I could evolve that. Do I want to evolve that, do you think? I think I'll wait 1 turn and just play this. Have improved morale, execute. They may kill it, but I don't know that getting a random 4 is going to be that impactful over just playing a 2/4 right now. And I may top deck my lovely big time R. Uh-oh, here comes the coin. You know what that means? Oh wait, that's not a coin. That's a war cache. Just what they needed, more cards. What is this? What am I looking at here? Don't do it! What is this? Troublemaker? Yourself?
You're in my school now.
Okay, drafted Troublemaker. That's a bad hit for them. That's a fine hit for them, but it doesn't matter. We have improved morale, execute, Unreal combo. We've been saying they sniped our freaking owl. We can't evolve it anymore. Oh, darn it. We did it. We did it. We did it. Now Ysera. Or Alex. Fine, I guess we'll settle with Onyxia. Do I need to evolve? I don't need to, but that's pretty reasonable evolve. It's a reasonable evolve. Do I need to be reasonable right now? Guess not. I will hold it. 5s, there's a lot of misses on 5. There's a lot of not a lot of stats on 5. If they clear our board, we just drop into Onyxia anyway. Oh, now we're talking. So So they have like no cards that actually started in their hand, right? Okay. Oh baby, the snipe show there too. Anixia, do you mind? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. The combos. The sweeping strike, the Anchorman sweeping strikes combo. It's here. I don't know if it's going to be required. I just don't know what any of these cards are. Warcash, 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 and then small 1/1s. So some people don't know. I think more and more people are learning that this version of Anixia actually summons 1/1s at the end of both turns. So if our opponent goes and trades all these whelps, this will respawn immediately, and I'll be able to attack with them. So there's no benefit to clearing the whelps at all if the Anixia still lives. A lot of people don't realize that completely because they're used to Shuma, which only happens on your own turn. So sometimes people trade into these, and then they just get resummoned, and they're like, wait, what? In fact, it happened to me my first time playing the card. I was like, excuse me? Both? 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 I think our opponent is left. Doesn't seem like the contents of that war cache was particularly appealing. You could have got the achievement. Play them all. Alright. Pretty similar decks, actually. We didn't draw our Sporp, but like a lot of overlapping cards here. 5-0. Good start. Let's go. Who's next? Show me that Gan'arg. Gan'arg me. Shaman, you say? Do I want to tempo an Ethereal Log and then play a Blood Mage Thalmos? It really doesn't feel like that's good. Do I want to just look for a better 2 and toss these both? I think so. I don't think that's good enough. Nope. Gan'arg off the top like a professional? Nope. 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 How about Mana Feeder off the top? You know, we really haven't seen a lot of our sweeping strikes. Nice draw. Nice draw. I was thinking about how we could be cleaving boards left and right, but we haven't really been doing that, despite all our cleavery. Okay. With the Sporp? With the Sporp over the Dirigible? I currently have no taunts in my hand, and I don't know that I have all that many taunts in my deck. Orc, neat. Seems like you just take a nice information. And we'll protect this. They may Serpent Shrine, but if we go face, they might Storm Strike, and that would be worse than getting hit by Serpent Shrine if we kept it alive. We're gonna top deck Reaper's Scythe now. Reaper's Scythe? Okay, well we can make that trade. Then what? Then what? I think you're probably supposed to drop the Steel Dancer. It feels terrible, but I think that's what you're supposed to do. It's the most tempo. It's the most tempo. It's one stat off a Yeti, you know? Just because I can't draw Gan'arg on one like I used to. Oh, look at that. One stat off an Amalgam as well. So, we could Dirigible Cruel Taskmaster. The Dirigible dies, we keep a 4-4 and a 2-2. We could bump. So we want to keep a 4-4 or a 3-2 Divine Shield more. Probably the 4-4 because we get to push face right away. Rip, Cleave combos. Seems fine. Come into big time Racketeer. What are our taunts going to be? Probably Graybow and Graybow, maybe?
Honor guide.
Oh, bother. Okay. Just get rid of the 2-2. Right? Just get rid of the 2-2. Play the Large Ogre. Pretty solid play on the Traho. And now we seem to not have any threats in our hand, so let's high roll some from information. Why not Scrapyard, Colossus, and Clowns from information? That would just be excellent. That'd just be lovely. Oh, wow. A nice Rock Rager for us to Ethereal Log away. Whoa! Oh, no! Oh, my goodness. And we actually can't even corrupt this. This 6-2 is going to clean up our little friend. Unreal. That is wild. I feel like I Hero Power Mana Feeder, ping the Divine Shield, value trade over here, and drop the Thalnos. So let's do this first. In case it's like something that removes this. Or a better 2-drop, I suppose.
You're paying for my discretion.
Okay. So what? 6-2 probably comes into the 6-4, 4-3 into the 2-3, 2-1's trade. You've got a 4-1 versus our 3-1 developing 7. And we top deck Stonemaul Anchorman. So we can play that and Dirigible. Totem. Totem Reflect. Don't do that. Don't reflect it. Don't do it. Richard. End turn? What are you thinking? What are you doing? What is your hand? What is your life? Do you have Tidal Wave? Richard? Richard, you're scaring me. Yeah, I mean, we figured that was what it was. Why did that take you so long? That's so good. It's so good. Anchorman. 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 Wrong 5. Wrong 5. Didn't do it. Didn't do the 5 good. What do you have, though? What do you have? Seems like we'd love a Reaper's Scythe in hand. Is that our only weapon? Because Sword Eater and Gan'arg are our others? Yeah, I'm very on board for that. Let's draw that immediately, so I don't top deck it. Okay. We're about to live in Cleave City over here. 4-3 weapon ain't bad on its own either.
The calm before the storm.
Okay, okay. Imagine we top deck Sweeping Strikes. Just please give me Sweeping Strikes. That goes to 5. Give me Sweeping Strikes. That would just be the best. Come on. Come on, sweep. Sweep. That's a 6-mana Wombo combo. How do I want to do this? This is very annoying. This was very annoying. This was all quite annoying. Maybe I want to not do it right now. Maybe I want to Stonemaul. But I still want to Reapers and save it? I feel like Stonemaul into the 2-4, Reapers into the 4-4. But that gives them a chance to play around Cleave if they can. Let's try this play. Improve morale. So close. Thalnos improve morale. Probably just this. And be like, hey, we got Cleaves. Okay, we're gonna top deck Sweeping Strikes, and then our dirigible Sweeping Strikes will set up an even better Cleave for our weapon. And it'll just be Cleave City, like we've been wanting to visit. What do you got? Top deck? I see you hovering. Taunts to play around Cleave? It's not going to be that simple. It's not going to be that simple. We play Dirigible. Ooh. Do we want to take 5 to the Dome here? Or you could trade into the Thalnos. We want to do this, improve morale. Yep. And now if this hits our weapon, it actually kills it, which might change our play. that dies. If you didn't know, if it's your turn and something attacks you on your turn, it will die. So we could just play Information and see what's there. Now it's still cleaving. So hit the 1/1 after this. Let's do this. Whew. Never rope, never rope. Always safe, safe plays, safe. Devolved to what? Stop my Divine Shield and card draw? We're glad they didn't do that when I played this. I mean, Talon Forge Ring to draw your Troublemaker is pretty good. Not if you're dead, though. Holy crap. Oh. Baby. So that can wait a turn, then. Gotta play around more cleave than that. Oh, yeah. That's what I'm talking about. And this goes face. Because we're gonna play Sword Eater, we're probably gonna play both these minions. Big turn. What do you got? Close game. 2 Mist Runners. That's a cool life. 2 Menacing Nimbuses, too. Nimbi? I don't think that's right. Pretty nice looking deck. We're gonna have too many taunts, right? We're gonna have too many taunts for this to matter. Another Sweeping Strikes. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can clear this. I don't think I do, though, right? We don't want to take that damage and lose to just reach. Let's do this. Like, we have taunts for our whole life. Okay, Troublemaker is coming, unless that gets hexed. Or devolved. Oh, could you imagine? Don't do that. Don't devolve us against. Okay, that's pretty good, Rip. That is not as good. And we won the game. Show them this. Show them this right here.
Rotten to the core. Show me.
Be like, yeah, double Sweeping Strikes gamer over here. Close one. Hooray! Going for infinite. Let's go. Let's go. They cannot stop my work. How many games are we expected to start with Gan'arg? With only 1 copy in the deck? 8? 12? Man, a rogue. A rogue is best in arena right now, right? Or is it druid? They've been flip-flopping back and forth. Come out to play. Keep a 1 and a 3. Grab ourselves another 3. So we can go Initiate. If they clear it, we coin the Lone Champion. If they don't, we coin the Dirigible. And now we just try to make it to turn 8. Just act natural. Ambush. If that's ambush, they're not going to be happy to see this play. If that's dirty tricks, they'll be happy to draw 2 cards, probably. Sure. You can draw 2 cards at this stage. No tempo. So we'll play this because Lone Champion, we'll play it if we have to next turn. But we could top deck a better 3, like Sporpy Boy, Orc, or another Dirigible. And if we do, we want to play that over Lone Champion. Stress. Oh my goodness. A Wand Thief? Thief of Wands has been played? That's scary. Revolving Missiles incoming? Oh, baby. Let's go. What else are we doing? Drafted Shadow Step, respect. I mean, Wand Thieves and Miscreants and such. Okay, wow. Wow. So, they got 2 mage spells. Wonder what they do. And the worst part is, they didn't even quite clear our board. So we just have to play the lone champion. And we gotta ship this face damage, right? We gotta ship this to the dome. If they Oil Rig Ambusher or Scorp, we can always make the trade from the 2-4 into the 1-2 anyway. They'll make it for us, okay. Could I have a playable card, please? No? Good, I was hoping to miss turn 4 entirely. Are you kidding me? With this deck? Look at our deck! Look at this! Look at this deck, it's all 1-4! What am I doing missing turn 4? That's a disaster. Miss it entirely. Oh. Even if I drew Sweeping Strikes, I could have in theory played it. I probably wouldn't have, though. There were a few misses in there. Not many. Now they have a big Lord Thresher. And we're just sitting here sad. Sad boy. Anchorman Sweeping Strikes? That'd be great one day. What if I played the Anchorman and did not attack? Would I be punished immediately by Fireball? Probably. 1 card? I think it's worth a 1 card risk here. Like, they might dagger and clear it, and then we can come into Sword and Board anyway. But maybe, if we're lucky, really lucky, we can get a sweet Sweeping Strikes on this thing. They're gonna Claw Machine us. F-Ball? Oh! 5 mana F-Ball! That's okay, right? Really nice draw. As long as they don't remove the 4 health, right? Easy trade here. You're never gonna cleave our 1s. Ring Toss for 2 Rogue Secrets. Bamboozle. Yes. Yes. Secret 1. Secret 2. What do you take here? Ambush. Plagiarize. Bamboozle. You probably avoid Shenanigans, Shadow Clone. Dirty Tricks. So they go face. Are we getting bamboozled? I would love that. I really, truly would love to be bamboozled here. They could just execute that and ship this dome, but they could be trying to debate with the Shadow Clone Jutsu. Let's do this and see what happens. Bamboozle me! Oh, yes. Smash! Wow, this lived. What is the meaning of that? I did not expect this. Execute it? I guess? Play the 4? Might still be ambush. I guess if it's ambush, they trade into this, it's not the biggest deal. Ambush? Okay. Alright, big turn here. Big turn here. What are we doing? Poison comes in before 4, sure. Urabashi Berserker? The ultimate troublemaker play around? Genius! So genius. We're gonna double trade into this, and then it's gonna 8-2 is gonna come into our troublemaker? What if I played that instead? What if I played this instead, and then Sweeping Strikes that later? Do this. Troublemaker? I don't think it's the best play. The fact that we're not playing Troublemaker or Sword Eater is just crazy. I think this is the play. Here come 1,000 tickets off the top. Set up this 6-6 for a nice cleave. No tickets. Okay, single bump. Second bump. Scorp. And now you just put something nice and small right in between those things, please. Okay. Thank you. Backstab. That is not the positioning I was hoping for. But we do have lethal, so that's always good. We can just do that instead. Battle cry for the achievement. It's not BM. They're achievements. This is necessary. Probably one for this too, maybe. Ah, damn it. I'm an achievement hunter. 7-0. Not too shabby. 7-0. Onward. Couple close ones though, right? Couple really good games in this one. Couple completely lopsided games, as you'd expect with a deck as strong as this, but couple really close ones. And a feeder keep. Toss the big Lorge cards. Try to find mostly threes. If we find Gan'arg, awesome, but dirigibles. Come out to play. Alnos and Soldier of Fortune, those are not the two cards that I would have chosen to draw out of the deck, but we could make it work. Maybe improve morale or a sword and board on turn 3 with Thalnos. Maybe. We got a dirigible. Very nice. There we go. Problem solved. Job's done. 2 improved morales. You know, I've been so focused on the big 3 of Gan'arg, Sword Eater, and Troublemaker, which are like the 3 best cards in Warrior. Reaper Scythe also huge. Athletic Studies would be the one we're missing. That's a really, really strong turn 1. Let's hope they don't have that kind of tempo this turn too. But 2 improved morales is pretty excellent too, right? Lackeys are very strong right now. I mean, they're always very strong, but they're especially strong right now. There's dragons that are really good. The dragon pool is unbelievable. The spell pool is pretty strong right now in most classes. Soul Shear is also pretty rude. Troublemaker, what's up? I'm gonna need you to bail me out of this one on 8. We're gonna go ahead and do this and leave this as a 3-2. I think I might end up playing Corrupted Dirigible on turn 5, so... As much as the 3-2 comes back into the 1-3, maybe we can bump it off into something else. What do you got? Strong curve so far. Oh boy. And it continues. Although, we keep the value trade here. And, I mean, this is just hilarious. We corrupt both Darkmoon Dirigibles. Make this trade. And now next turn we can run the dirigible into the 3-2 and not give them a coin, which is very comical. Thank you for that. That's actually so devastating, that showstopper. A Lord Dragon? Sure. So we can clear the 3-4 then with the 5-6 after trading the silence off. This loses Rush? No. Look at that. Just a nice 4-mana 5-6. Nothing to see here. Here comes Hellfire. Here comes Soul Rend. Doesn't trade the 5-3. Which makes sense. They want to make the trades a little more awkward for us on board coming into the next turn. And also they have that, which is just disgusting. Oh my goodness. Good thing I'm excellent at top decking. That is very good news. Okay, execute something Lord, just come into the Troublemaker. I don't know, it feels like if they have a Siphon, they can really just swing it back their way. We don't have much going on after Troublemaker comes down. Being attacked. Double trade the 1/1s. Top deck and improve morale. That's very strong here, of course. And that too. Do I want to deliver some face damage here? We definitely want to improve morale. This and this seems to be the play. So let's go ahead and discover first. Corsair Cash again? For our huge Reaper Scythe? Would that change our play? To be this? Instead? I think so. We want to draw it now. We're probably playing Troublemaker next turn. So now we have another really nice threat. Yeah. Yep. One to the dome. And Orcus, what are we doing? All of a sudden we have way more threats. We have Anchorman, Reaper Scythe. We have removal of the Execute. If they just play the Cleave taunt. We could, what, Stonewall Execute? Cleave, Weapon, Execute might be overkill. Oh, what are we doing? I love it. What are we doing? Vargoth. Drafted Vargoth. What are we looking for here? Raise Dead. Raise Dead. What are we doing? You can't just play that. No! Ah, darn it. Ah, darn it. Okay, make sure we don't accidentally do something silly with these two at the same time. Probably Anchorman comes into the 3/4 first. We can execute the 2/6, potentially. So let's see what we draw. They're clearly desperate for tempo. Yeah, you know, that's pretty good. Maybe I don't execute it. Let's give them one more chance. What are we gonna get hit by here? School Spirits? I don't know, but I'm very intrigued. Maybe deal a ton of damage to everything? I need to know. I need to know what spell you're gonna play. Sure, that can work with the Scythe well. Vargoth is a pretty good target to hit with Reaper Scythe, so we'll see what happens here. They play Deck of Chaos, and their deck flips, and then flips back? No AoE then, if they were going to make that trade. Okay, now we're talking. Raise Dead. Get some stuff back. Go for it. Do it. I can't really think of much else that'd be, like, spectacular. Altar of Fire. Say goodbye to 6 cards, both of us. Backfire. Draw 6 cards? That could be hilarious. No? Ah, too bad. Too bad. Now, here's the question. Leave all this out of the way? Seems too good to not do, right? Seems too good to not do. I can't believe... Like, if you're finding plays that are just better than your Troublemaker, you're probably finding some pretty excellent plays. If they clear board, then Troublemaker will just come in on an empty board, unless it's like... You can't even get a good Hysteria, though, after this. This doesn't make sense right now, right? Your hero attacked this turn, summon a copy of this? Are you serious? Gan'arg next turn. Troublemaker Gan'arg. So here comes that Soul Rend. Okay. Okay, I see lethal. Do I still see lethal? Yes, I still see lethal. I still see lethal, right? Do I? Or do I not? 7? Yeah, I still see it. Of course I do. Okay. So, how do we want to go about this? How do we want to go about this? Just do this? Get this attack coming in face. wasn't Miss Lethal, right? There wasn't a way, right? Now we still have weapons for days. I'm starting to think we may not need the Execute or the 5-mana 8/8 Taunt, which I was looking forward to playing. Dang, remember when they coined out their Vile Fiend? The Showstopper was huge, right? That was hilarious. That Showstopper. They're gonna find deal 2 damage and find their own way out, I think. No? Gonna find something that deals damage and still find your own way out. There it is. And I was gonna say, it's happening. It's coming soon. Alright, good game. Pretty nice looking Warlock deck there. Eight and 0. Who's up? What do we gotta do? Who's gonna be the first one to take us down? Probably I want to say a Druid. I want to say a Druid is gonna out-tempo a Gan'arg on 1. That's my prediction. We'll play Gan'arg on 1 against a Druid and be like, haha, they cannot stop my work. And then they'll stop our work. Oh no, of course. Who else? Who else would be at 8-0? But a priest! Oh, that's not good. Rhombus Ghost. Oh no. That's the most terrifying shape a ghost can possibly be. If I ever toss the Mana Feeder, ooh, that would be cheeky. Am I feeling that cheeky? Coining out 2 is not as good against priest as it is a lot of tempo classes. And if I coin out 3 starting with a lone champion, that'd be really strong. This also gives me a chance to find my Gan'arg! None of those are 3s or Gan'arg. Well, darn it. Coin lone champion next, and then top deck our way to victory. Nice. Starting with that. Starting with that Dark Moon D. Right? Pressed? Oh my goodness, are you serious? I can see why you were so impressed. Improve morale, bump sword and board? Just drop this? Improve morale seems really strong here, but we do have the Thalnos for it, and the sword and board. So you probably just play this. I'm a little nervous to bump it because, well, if they play Potion of Madness, it's just a disaster anyway, right? So might as well just bump this. They bump first? Actually, this is better against Potion, right? Oh, an Apotheosis. How extremely rude of you. Keep the Divine Shield, though, with our play that we were talking about earlier. Dude, this Thalnos has actually been... I made fun of Thalnos when we started this. Thalnos is one of the, like, most underrated legendaries. In Hearthstone, not necessarily in Arena, because there's no synergies that you can get reliably often, right? But with 2 improved morales and sword and board, it's been pretty good. It's been pretty good in this deck. Improve. Worst lackey. Sword and board. Smork. And now what? Oh, thank goodness I didn't play the lackey. Thank goodness. I could play 2-2-1, but I kind of think I want to draw a card eventually. I could bump, Cruel Task. Yeah, I guess I do that. Let's see what's in here. Oh. Okay. That works for me. And let's tempo this out. We're playing 3 2-drops anyway. A little bit awkward with this and Sweeping Strikes. I don't know if we're gonna need... I don't think they're playing 6 minions this turn. Although, now that comes into the Divine Shield every time, right? But what if? What if? There's Troublemaker. Are we actually playing Sweeping Strikes just on the... Play it on the sneaky, right? Play it on the sneaky delinquent and see if they have AoE. That's what you do. Right? Like, that could be weirdly good, right? They're just hovering over it. If they don't have Condemn or Holy Nova, they're going to need to play singularly large targets, which they might, and that might be fine. We top deck Execute because we're a pro, and all is well. Got to play something large here. That is not large. Why did you play that first? Ah, because you were going to Holy Nova anyway. You did have a Nova. You did have a Nova. What is that draw, though? What is up with this taunt? What is this? What is this? How large is this taunt? This taunt is huge. It goes beyond the realm of what you can even see. Okay, do you have another one? You know what's really nice? Being able to play something like Troublemaker and just knowing your opponent isn't going to mind control it. I know it's only turn 8, but just in general. No. Another Nova? It was a joke. Good thing I have this busted card. Good thing I have this busted card right here. You gonna cry? Nope. You gonna cry? Yes. Yes. Crying. Good. That could be looking for initiation one day to grab our Troublemaker. That's the one we can't let happen. That's the only thing we can't really let happen, right? Or Soul Mirror. I mean, that would be busted too. Ah, strong answer right off the bat. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Do I want to play Steward Improve? I think I do. Let's start with this. Just slam and save the improve, and then AUG? I think I go slam. Slam you? Throw in the AUG and Smork? Okay, I would not hate to see Execute. I would not hate to see the Execute at this point. That's really strong. That's really strong. Is it something playable? It is. They're hovering. It's not. They're not playing. It is. Well, that's gotta go. That's gotta go. No, thank you. And we do get the Execute, which is nice. But do I really need to play it now? It's pushing a lot of face damage. Let's start with this and see what happens. Wow, I really need to work on my Lackey game. 5 damage to the face is a pretty big deal. At this point, isn't it? I traded both, I play these two, and I draw another card. Cleave could be tough to deal with. If I execute it, I play the Thresher. Push 5, we're at 12, another 5. It doesn't set up lethal. I think I'm gonna save the execute. And do this. Ah, 2-1 execute. It's pretty good. I do draw curve. I draw frickin' curve. Don't you go taunting me. Don't you go taunting me now. That's too much damage. You would have played a taunt. You would have played a taunt 6 years ago. Rhombus Ghost. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, more nonsense discoveries. This is a really good-looking priest. Oh my god. Sethic Apotheosis, 2 Talon Priests, 2 Novas, 2 Stewards. This is really, really bad. Don't do it. Leave it alone. Oh, renew from Steward. Stop this at once. Stop this at once. Grab the 1-1. Thank you. Thank you. Yikers. What's this? This is gonna ruin us, right? This is gonna finally be the Soul Mirror. Oh, geez. 2-2. 3 to the dome.
Power has its price.
Alright. What's the spell, Priest? This is a typical game we play against priests every single time we see a priest in arena. What's that spell? What's the game-winning spell? Is it a soul mirror? It is! Congratulations! You win the game because of pure skill! Sword Eater off the top. We deserve it. We deserve it. Thank you. Alright. That's a pretty good response. That's a pretty good response. 9 damage. They make the trades knowing there's cleave coming anyway. You don't have anything. You have nothing. So I'm just going to keep the 6-4 in there, right? Or am I going to clear the 4-1 with the weapon here? That's nice to see. We are top decking quite well here. Conditioning doesn't really do anything when we don't have any cards. Save a slam. And then you go weapon into the 4-1. Leave here. Because you save your cleave. They're always going to kill the poison. And you don't actually want to offer up the chance for them to remove all these in case your cleave can hit one, right? I guess they can always bump into the 4 or 5 themselves, though. No! No! Soul Mirror, and now this? Here it comes. How are you beating us? Take your pick. Take your pick of busted dragons. Which one is it? Ysera? Proto? Oh, that's actually a low roll. The card's busted, but that's actually a low roll. Like, we're gonna lose to it. There are way better dragons than that. Slam? Nope. 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 Mm-mm. 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 So they're never going to trade the 1-2 with their dragon. Man, look at that deck. I mean, our deck is also busted. This was a good 8-0 game. Just 2 completely busted decks going at it. No way. I guess if it's a ping, the sweeping strikes wouldn't have made a difference if it's 3 or 1 attack. Yeti? Good old Yeti? Anything that can actually help? Doesn't seem like it. We're just waiting to die. That's not great. Just play this and not the sweeping strikes. They'll probably bump the 1-2 with the Yeti and go face for 8. And then we can continue to lose. I think if you're ever going to win, you have to be really greedy with the sweeping strikes. And even then, our opponent has to misplay. That is a criminal priest list. Oh, get me out of here. Get me out of here. Get me out of here. I don't want to be here anymore. I have to go. I have to go home. My mom's calling me for dinner. I have to go now. Sorry. I'm sorry I have to leave. Oh, is that my mom? Coming. Impossible. It's the first time I've conceded with her. Well played. That was a good game. I mean, you can't... If I get hit by this at 2-2, then yeah, I'm going to be infuriated. But we're 8-0. And our deck is really good. We got beat by just an insane deck. This is where you get hit by insane decks. This is where they belong at 8-0. Alrighty. Who's next? I wonder if they... We just win if they don't discover that Shadow Word Ruin, maybe, right? There's probably a bunch of other stuff. I mean, Shadow Word Death. Hysteria. There's other answers. Is that a Gan'arg I smell coming in after I mulligan? Steward, big time Recteer, and Dirigible. Keep a nice 3-drop. Can I have Gan'arg? I would love to see that card on 1. That'd be great. Nope. 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 My Steel Dancer is sad once again. The Steel Dancer, ever since that watch post, my Steel Dancer has just been very sad. Here, have a Thalnos. Would you like this Thalnos to eat for breakfast? Oh, wife lock. Okay. Check out this frickin' combo, dude. Are you kidding me? Could improve morale in this. I could just play this. Way too good. I could probably improve morale if I'm gonna do this. Well, let's draw first. Gan'arg me. Okay. Yeah, and then we'll go improve morale and face. They may want to value trade here and give us a chance to Ethereal Log, and then just drop a dirigible. Tap. You know you want to tap for that wife. Coin Mancrick. What a world we live in. Oh my god, that is so strong. Very rude of you. I'll just play the Lorge. I don't need to rush one of these in then, if I drew this. Do I ever ship Dome? Probably not. Close call. You always want to think about shipping Dome when you're playing a Warlock, because a lot of their resources use their health. Hero Power being the obvious one, but other things too. Hellfire, Fellfire. Improve Morale Og is a really nice answer there. Abyssal Enforcer. Tis an idea, but I think we'll just do this. We'll stick to the plan. And I think this has to go face. I think that has to go straight to the dome. We got Rush for days over here. We just gotta get face damage before wife shows up. Coins, a Lorge Claw. Dread Infernal's really strong there, but it is a little awkward because you lose the value trade on the 3-4 in, I suppose. I could just give this +1 attack to remove it. This Goblin, this is going to make more sense though, right? We can go Dirigible into this, and then Faceless, whatever the Faceless target is, runs into this, and face for 5. So what's this? Sure. As long as it didn't have 1 attack. Would you like another coin, a good Warlock? Be my guest. Have a coin. Steward of Scrolls. Ankar Man. We got some good stuff here. Steward of Scrolls and to draw our Reaper Scythe like we always do. Buff isn't really that good here. That's fine. Oh, jeez. I could do it next turn instead. Let's go ahead. Do I want to let them choose their buff? I think I do. Dread Infernal number 2, though? Maybe I do just Sword Eater because the card's so good. It's just so awkward next turn, but it's not. I guess it's not all that awkward if they, you know, if they're dead. All right, let's do this. Face, face, face. And then we come into Sword Eater, Steel Dancer, as opposed to being stuck with like a 4 and a 5 on 8 mana. School Spirits would be strong here. Wife would be strong here. Lorge, Olgra. Looking for it. Oh. I got excited. Sorend. Say goodbye to wife. Sure, you're gonna make that a 4/4 by whacking in, or do you have a Mortal Coil? Og, sure. Black, sure. Let's see what this pulls off. You could go Lone Champion this as well. Or you could bump this off, play Lone Champion, play the Steward. They can clear the Lone Champion very easily, and this isn't that much power, though. Let's do this. May I have this dance? That's not very good either. Maybe we can just sit here and not care about what's going on the board here. I guess we want to stop these trades coming, so we can do this, and then this can just go face. And we'll see if we're severely punished. Oh my goodness! It's Wife! Oh my god! Wife is here, and she is angry. That's how that works, right? Oh boy. Now we've done it. Now we've gone and did it. Soul Rend. This Wife is going to get buffed. Cabal Outfitter for the Wife buff. Okay, armor is obviously cheating. It's fine. We'll discover Coerce from Steward of Scrolls. Best target for us, worst target for our opponent on that. Coin, Siphon now? Oh my, what a turn if that's true. Top deck Siphon there too. So their top deck on this critical turn was Wife Siphon, he says, troublemakeringly. Just get rid of this entirely. Wife? Face. Ooh, that's not good. I would have loved to kill that 4-2. I would have really loved to kill that 4-2. Maybe they don't have any damage whatsoever, or any cards that have taunt, or that do anything.
Pay attention, class.
That seems like you're going to play a spell. Whoa, removal for days over here. We are losing this video game. Okay, well, let's play our cards. We have 0 rush minions, so that makes that a pretty bad choice. Barricade. Play this. Bump, bump. This can be a little awkward. We are losing. This was a really good game. Wife MVP, right? We win this game without large Wife, probably. Well, I mean, Siphon Soul Blast Crystal MVP. So Cable Rat? Lackeys are always taunt lackeys, right? Every time? No matter what? Or wait, we don't want them to have taunt. They're always non-existent. That is just a 1-mana 1/1 with no battle cry. Reaper's Scythe off the top. And then Smork, and maybe we get there. It's a tough turn. You gotta really think about how much you want to trade and how much you want to, right? Like, how much you want to push for lethal. Oh no, you're cheating! Our opponent's a cheater! How much healing? 1,000? Oh, good grief. We even top decked the Scythe. We have to go for it. You have to. Right? Okay, here's the thing. This is actually a really cool turn. Because you have a couple options. You could bump this in here, and then play the Scythe and then Barricade. You'd get the 2 taunts. You'd clear everything but the 1/1. The problem with that is it doesn't set up lethal, or actually does it? 2, 4, 7? It actually does. It actually does. But I always have to cleave later. 3, 7, it sets up direct lethal. Oh boy. They have tap and we don't. So we need to take away their tap, right? If they play like Rend tap, if they play AoE, we need to deal this face damage. We need to deal this face damage. Lethal has been set up. Lethal hath been set up. No. No, no, no. People just be discovering their way out of all of our shenanigans all the time here. Same with the priest. They discovered shenanigans to get out of it. Are you gonna discover shenanigans to get out of this? Drain soul? Siphon soul? Some sort of other cheat? Here it comes. They're tapping. They hovered. Coil. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Tap. They don't have it. They don't have it. Drain soul on their own thing. Oh, no, too bad. Well played. Close game. Close game. I'm glad we set up that lethal. Poof. We'll show them our cards. Just a quick show. Just a quick, hey, here's the rest of our hand. Oh boy, that was a really good game. That was a really good game. A wife coming out of nowhere. Lucky, lucky Reaper Scythe. That was the only way we can win. Lucky draw there. 9 and 1. Going for double D's. Can I get a... They cannot stop my work. I mean, 1 out of 10 games so far, we've started with it in our starting hand. That's actually a slightly unlucky, right? Because you have 3 or 4 cards out of 30, and you get the mulligan. So I should actually be seeing it a little bit more. Does, you know, math guarantee I will have it in my starting hand right now? Why, yes. Yes, it does. Quick maths. I think a rogue, too. Rogues hate to see that. Rogues hate to see a nice Gan'arg on one. Dirigible as well. Toss the Scribe for a Sneaky Delinquent, and we're in business. I mean, we're already in business. Like, we'll be even further in business than we were earlier. Maths came through for us today at 9 and 1 against Fish Nasty. All right, I got a 1, I got a 3, a 4, and a 5. You know what's missing? You know what's missing? Just a nice 2-drop. I know, I'm sorry. Maybe I won't play a 2-drop for you. I'll play another 1, though. I'll play another 1, though. What on Azeroth was that? Coins, a nice evil miscreant? Yeah. Okay. We're even. Are we even now? We even? We good? You clear it, drop the dirigible. Oh no. Not this. Okay, we're not even anymore. We are not even. Your coin miscreant looks like just a waste of a coin for tempo at this point, right? You need some sweet tempo lackeys here. Quick, look out! Oh my god, look out! Oh, Fish Nasty, I'm sorry. Sweet tea. Oh, that takes out the Sword Eater pretty nicely. But, do we care? We might. I don't think we do, though, because we're playing a weapon this turn. Do I get an amazing? Another one? I would be fine with it. Yeah. That's what I thought. It is amazing. Okay, a whack? He's like, we're just playing 0-mana Fiery War Axes left and right, pretty much. Right? It's like we played 2 just 0-mana Fiery War Axes that come with, like, draw card. 0-mana Fiery War Axe draw card is kind of what it's been like. 2 of them. Looking to high roll it. Do you have a backstab? Do you have a backstab? Too bad. Too bad. What do we want to do with this? Could just play this. We want to save this combo. So that means we're playing this. Get rid of the 1-1 anyway. Who cares? Weapon to the Dome, though? Weapon to the Dome seems crazy. We have a Scythe, too. Like, we play this. Now, does it just come in here and we can go weapon and 2/2 in here? That could be the better play. Keep more stats on the board. Still Cleave and 2 lackeys of our own coming. Like, what do you need? Oil Rig Ambusher on the 4/4? Wand Thief here? Getting the chills. This game has just been so gross. This is what that priest must have felt like. Like, it's so tough to play against this, right? What do you do? It just seems like when you're on the opponent's end here, it just feels like every single play is just not good enough. Because it's not. Your cards for their amount of mana just don't do as much as these cards for their amount of mana, right? Oh, without even a weapon. They're high rolling, right? Our opponent, I think, is playing this correctly. That's pretty fun. Where they know they need to high roll something huge to ever win. So they go for like an Earth Elemental here, right? Because there's how else do you ever win here? So improve morale to start. We could go spell damage on our own thing here. And then improve morale. Sword and board? That seems overkill. Not really necessary. Let's save it for a ping and just see what happens here first. We can just go double improve and run the 3/1 in. With sword and board, that's more than fine. Or the weapon in even. Two damage. Okay, set up lethal. Let's leave that up and keep the cleave, just in case something insane happens. I'm sorry. I mean, there's nothing you can do. Oh, that sounds like that's not the message I want to send you, Fish Nasty. I'm sorry. That's all I can do. These are the fights I dream of. I guess kind of. Like it's just an unfair. Gan'arg on 1 into Reaper, or not even Reaper Scythe, although that's pretty unfair too. Into Sword Eater on 4. Often doesn't get you to Troublemaker on 8 because it's just so strong. That game was Fish Nasty. We did it. We got to the double Ds. Let's see if we can't get to a final B. Who's up? No priests, please. No priests, please. Ooh, there. A mage. Oh, we haven't played a mage yet. Haven't played a mage yet. Millhousing you? Are you gonna millhouse me? Oh my. So we're gonna do the same play we did the other game where we just coin 3s starting with the champion and look for our easy turn 1 Gan'arg. Turn 1 Gan'arg would be nice. 10-1 Mage is pretty scary. 10-1 Mage means they probably are going to discover a card at some point. Hello. Slow start. Still coin the champ. Yeah, still coin the champ. We got Blood Mage Thalnos Sword and Board. We can just come into the old Orc and Smork. Ooh, Hogs on the Loose. Look at this lone champion being just better than Hogs on the Loose right now. Wow, I totally forgot we drafted that card. Hey, Sporp. I was so obsessed with my just strict tempo cards last game. Oh, this gives them 2 ping targets. And if the 3/6 does get pinged, we can Cruel Taskmaster it back up. And maybe even hit a nice sweeping strikes. Alternatively, we have Sporpy Boy Sword and Board, which seems like it could come down here. Is that on curve? What turn is it? Is that not turn 4? It's awkward. Ah, Shooting Star. I see, I see. Okay. Thalnos Spellbook combo is in hand, but I think you just play the Sporp and Sword and board that, right? Feat of Strength. We already played our Gunt. We have Sword Eater potentially one day, but not in hand. You're probably not losing the board. I think we'll just take Inoa Guy here. And grab a nice Gunt minion in a little bit here. Like, turn 5 could be Inoa Guy Sword Eater. Inoa Sword Eater. Tempting to play this first, but I think you start with Inoa Guy for 4-cost taunts. And then you can just go double 2s if you miss it. Oh. Well, hey, those are rather large. No polymorph. Let's grab this. Just go Thalnos. Draw. We got Sweeping Strikes prep on this poison. Potentially, depending on what comes down here. Yep, that's fine. That is less fine. Rip. That is very strong. Could Sweeping Strike still be good? Where's Gan'arg? Sweeping on this? I need more pings. Do I have enough pings? Sweeping, Cruel Task, right? Yeah. And then just double ones. So this...
Let me work my magic.
This? Hey, whoa. This? Cruel Task. Run this into here. Run that into there. Drop a Gan'arg. And that's pretty good. But I would love to draw some like mid-range cards here. You'll notice a theme in our draws here. It's been good so far. Do you know what would be just insane here? A nice Reaper's Scythe. Nice Reaper's Scythe. I'd give up a durability. That's got to be, at 10-1, that's got to be Oasis Ally, right? It's just gots to be. If I improve morale, do I want this? It doesn't really matter then, does it? Because I can just ping the 3/5 off. So let's do this. See what happens. Spell? Sure. Cutting class in a second. Shield Slam now. Probably this. We're gonna give them the Lord card. Do I just double trade here then? Definitely one comes in here. And probably leave them with one. Okay, we'll see if they go face with the Elemental, because they might want to stop our weapon from doing stuff. Okay. And they do freeze face. They do freeze face. How do we feel about this? Because they're expecting this trade to come in anyway, which it might. Let's see what we draw. Rush for later. Now, do I remove that? It makes more room for my scribe. I think I do. Just leave them with the 8/8. All right, so they have 3 cards. One is a what? Are we doing Calicos then, or what are we doing? Oh, Keyboard and Ivory, very cool. Very cool. That could bring them right back into this. Evolving Missiles for a Colossus would be a rude thing to do. That'd be a, That would be like millhousing us, you could say. Magic trick into Conjurer's Calling? Don't you dare. Don't you dare. I want to have a slight chance. Make it double. Oh boy, all of a sudden they have quite a few cards over there. They did get Devolving. Or are they going to play 2 of them? Combustion. Cone. Space. So we want that other Devolving gone. That might help it be gone. I need to play it now. I need to play it now. No question. Alright, 1 face, 1 minion? Split it? Come on, split that! What's wrong with you? Troublemaker has just been a loose cannon. Could save us 8 face damage, though. Which would be maybe good. You playing Devolving? Okay, both Devolvings are gone. Colossus can come down safely, in theory, and they give us a huge taunt and miss the trade into the 6/8. Oh, that's not devolving. Oh my god, though. No, you're not allowed to get that 7. Not that 7. Don't you say amazing now. Do I want to take 7 damage? I'm going to be armoring up every turn after this. So I think so. Alright, let's see that 8 drop. Let's see that 8 drop. Proto Drake, how dare you? How dare you? Okay. Apparently the 8 drop wasn't worth it here. We got Dirigible for one of these. Lackey's got to come down, right? Why would they be hesitating? Oh, because there's 2 ping targets on the board? Fair enough. That's true. That's a good reason. 7 to the face. Let's see that 8. What is it? What'd the Marsh Hydra have to say? Was the Marsh Hydra having none of it and gave you a garbage 8? Leerox? Beastmaster Leerox? I must know. Okay. Scary. I'm scared now. I'm frightened again. Once again, I'm scared. The final boss, the final value train. Air power. Brain F to stay alive. And another lackey and a dragon. Are you kidding me? You're not allowed to have a dragon? Oh no. Ysera Dream is a possibility. I mean, it doesn't really matter here, right? I gotta go face. 8, dragon. They're gonna play the dragon. This clearly wasn't that good. So let's think about this. If I go face and put them to 6, then we still win through Alistraza. We still win through Ysera. We don't win through Deathwing. We lose through Deathwing. We play the first stealth. We play the second stealth 3. We'd have to top deck Sword Eater or Reaper Sight or Execute or Steward. There's a few outs. If it's Deathwing, I mean, what do you do to play around it here? Don't play the Steel Dancer. Okay, so how does Steel Dancer do to the other dragons? Steel Dancer doesn't set up lethal through Ysera, so you just have to do it. You just have to do it. And if it's Deathwing, you have to top deck. You live, they Deathwing, you play the 2, you hero power in your top deck. and you're still living, you get a couple draws. Star means no Deathwing. No way. No way. Batterhead? Okay. Play this hero power? Weapon? Weapon. Oh. Ho, 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 ho. Is there anything that can stop us? Alistraza, their own face, is coming, right? That's the only thing? Like, we had plenty. We had plenty of good draws. Show me the dragon if you're done. But that had to be the best one, right? Oh, wow. People low rolling their dragon discoveries today. That's lucky for us. And I say that knowing full well that they played Proto Drake into Marsh Hydra into Batterhead to clear board. Yes, that is actually a low roll for dragons right now. You know, there's better dragons than Proto, plenty of them. So actually low rolls for Dragon Discovery from our opponents. Good stuff. Alrighty, we got 2 shots at this. Got 2 shots at this. Final boss, take 1. They cannot stop my work. If I get Gan'arg, Sword Eater, Troublemaker, full keep, no questions. 2 drops, 3 drops, don't need them. Show it to me. Show me that sweet, sweet Gan'arg. I see Sword Eater, though. Oh, an 11-1 Hunter? Look out. This is actually a good matchup for us, Hunter. 11-1. We gotta full keep this, right? We gotta full keep this, and if we're extremely lucky, we'll top deck Gan'arg. But coin 2 into 2 into 3 into Sword Eater is just excellent, excellent tempo against a class that's probably going to be looking to take tempo early.
Ooh, bet there's something great inside.
Okay, okay. Picked it immediately. Pack Tactics coming in a second. Let's coin this out and see if they play the secret. Snacks, maybe? Yeah, against Warrior, we have such a good tempo deck, and also once it gets to the late game, Hunter usually, even if they run out of steam, can simply... Ooh, that's interesting. Can simply hit the hero power button over and over, but they can't do that against a Warrior. Do I want to give you stats right now? I don't think I do. I don't think I do. I don't think I'm going to give you your Pack Tactics or your Snakes at the moment. Thank you. Perhaps later. Yep, that's a real strong card. Now, if it's Pack Tac... Could consider playing Sweeping Strikes now. But I think you just consider it and then play this. And do I want to give you the stats now? Yes, because the Divine Shield's coming down. So what kind of stats are we dealing with? Pack Tac, sure.
Bet there's something great inside.
And we'll drop this. They'll make a value trade here. And we'll probably just Sword Eater and clean it up because it's so clean. But we could consider some Sweeping Strikes plays. That's a good card. Ooh, that's a good card. Okay, so they do full remove. You know, just gotta be Sword Eater here, right? Sword Eater, remove a 3-2. Let them trade both of these in. We still have this combo here. Something with a large body would be a nice thing off the top. Perhaps a Stonewall Anchorman. Oh no! That's pretty good. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We're getting destroyed here. Oh no. Oh, they just trade a 3-2 in. They're just gonna go all face. They're just gonna go all face. This just won the game. I wonder what would have happened if we Sweeping Strikes with Sky Talon. They could remove it right now with Sky Talon. And then play Initiate Sweeping Strikes, but cleave with my weapon. Just taking too much damage. Maybe they'll just ignore this. I think the best possibility is that they ignore my 1-2 because they don't care they're going to kill me. I mean, we're probably dead to Piercing Shot at 11-1. And then that we can come with a Super Cleave. But I just don't see it. Really, I mean, crazy strong tempo from our opponent here. And we played a Sword Eater. They just cleaned right through it. Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay, Sky Talon Cleave clears board. Look at us. Look at us, all alive and such. Problem is we have nothing on the board. They just play 7 mana worth of stuff and we're still just screwed, right? What do you need? You need them to have a low tempo turn and for you to draw Rush. Draw Sporp, maybe? Sporp or Stone Maul. Oh no. Now it's gotta be Sporp. Sporp Course. So cruel. So cruel. That execute. So rude. All right, this was a really good game for, you know, the Hunter. Really excellent curve right away from the Mystery Runner. Rough go. Let's give them Sweeping Strikes and get out of here. Via weapon attack. Ooh, all right, 11-2. 11-2, final chance. Our last chance to get that They Cannot Stop My Work. Damn, that was a really good start we had, too. Can't really blame our start on that loss. It all came down to one game. Would Judge draw the Gan'arg on turn 1? Or would he lose to this Warlock at 11-2? Intrepid Initiate, Spellbook Binder, Sword into board? In theory, you could keep the Sword on board to trigger this, but it doesn't really seem that good. I think I'd rather toss these and search for a 3. We don't find a 3, unfortunately. Still making our start pretty awkward. I think we do tempo against a Warlock. Even if it's just a 2-1. Right? They play something that they want to Evil Genius. It's a 2-3. Whoa, that's not a 2-3. That's disastrous. Minari Mosher, I don't think you let them, like, ping this away with, like, a Coil or something, or an Og, and you just match this up here. Man, I really would love a 3-drop. You can't just go missing turn 3 at 11-2. Tap. Our opponent coined a 2-drop and then didn't play another 2. That's great news for us. And we draw... I mean, what do I do with that? Are you serious? Are you kidding me? Okay, I guess we do this? And just make sure there's at least one other thing out on the board? That's so rough. Oh, that's so rough. We're gonna need this Reaper Scythe to do some work, I think. Glad they played the coin in this turn too, though. Okay, Scythe. The old Scythe and Smork. Sometimes you don't need the cleave on this for it to be, you know, 4 mana 4/2 weapons, still just fine. Demonic Studies. Into Fire Breather is the idea here. Ah, that's so bad. Why would you do that to me? Why would you do this? You're gonna have AoE and destroy me, right? You're just gonna AoE me and I'm gonna be dead. School Spirits. Ooze. 11 and 2, we get oozed, we get teched. Oh boy. You could consider Soldier Sword and Board. Feels like you just need to push as much face damage as you can here. And hope. And hope they do not have the AoE. At least if they do have AoE, they aren't going to develop anything. We know they didn't have a 2-drop earlier. Oh, come on. Come on. Are you kidding me? 5 mana Shavara discovered from demonic studies to perfectly clear our entire board. And now all we have is a 5/6 to get cleaned up by it too. I think it's safe to say that this one is going 11, guys. Very unfortunate. This seemed like a 12-win deck to me. That's just circumstance, man. That's just ooze into the perfect Shavara. That's just unlucky. Smell. Oh, Tanzo. Destroying our hopes and dreams so thoroughly. It's hopeless. 'Tis hopeless. Squirp, maybe? Oh my goodness. That's a pretty good card. Scribe. And maybe they don't clear it? I mean, they're at 17. They're going to clear it. We need it to stick and then Sweeping Strikes it. Ouch! Ouch! Every single thing we do, our opponent just has the perfect answer for it. Minari Mosher. That's Minari Mosher back to full health. But they'll save it because they don't think I can clear it anyway, and they're correct. What a painful game. Out of all the games, like, we've played the maximum amount of games this run, none have been even close to as painful as this. And we played that Priest. We just got, you know, everything we did, just perfect counter. Ooze into Shavara, and we just haven't been able to do anything. Okay, that's fucking cool. Alright, that's cool. That's cool. Nice. At least we're losing to a Jiraxis gamer. Jiraxis going 12? Okay, that makes me feel better. That makes me feel better. Let's let them... We can't concede now. We can't concede. We have to let our opponent play this out. Come on. 11 and 2 as Jiraxis. You gotta let them play it. What else? Yeah, so we had the hard read that was Minari Mosher pretty easily. That's why you should try not to hover over your cards unless you're for sure going to play them. Everyone does it, though. Crystals fresh from Kazakis? This deck rules. This deck rules. Keep on going. Keep on going. You're good. Keep on going, Tanzo. No Gan'arg, no Sword Eater, no Troublemaker. Probably, you know, a good reason why we're not even close to end this as well. No Sporpid. I feel like it felt like, I don't know, maybe it's because I haven't gotten them a lot recently. But like our best cards are Gan'arg, Scorpid, Sword Eater, Troublemaker, Anchorman, Steel Dancer, right? And Reaper's Scythe, which got oozed. It just felt like, you know, nothing was going right for us here. Check this combo out, my guy. do you think about this? Sword Eater? You heard me call? You heard me call? Completely different games if we draw our cards in a different order here for sure, right? I mean, that goes for probably every game of Hearthstone ever. But, tough one. I mean, you start with Gan'arg on 1. They ooze the War Axe after 1 hit. Then you play the Reaper Scythe. Completely different game. Gross. Okay, maybe we don't win this. I don't know. Maybe we don't win this. That's pretty disgusting. Silas and Jaraxxus, Enforcer. Discovery and Tech in this deck. I love that. All right, well done, Tanzo. I was a little frustrated at the start of that, but as you showed me your deck, I got happier and happier that your deck went 12. That is beautiful. That is beautiful, and we find ourselves with a 11-win run. Still very good. So close to that 12. So close to that juicy 12. Maybe we'll get it next week, guys. Maybe we'll get it in next week's video. Let's reap these rewards. Probably like 1,000 gold and 10 million dust. Gorgeous. Alrighty, everybody. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to... And we'll see you guys next time.
My name is Judge.
Whose name is Judge?
My name is.
Whose name is Judge?
My name is
That's a silly name.
Judge.
Okay, that's enough.